The environmental pillar focuses on how businesses impact the natural world and what steps they can take to minimize harm while actively supporting environmental health. This pillar is foundational to sustainability because it addresses the critical need to balance economic activities with the planet's capacity to regenerate its resources and maintain ecosystems. At its core, the environmental pillar is about reducing pollution, conserving resources, and taking actions that mitigate environmental degradation. It requires businesses to analyze their operations, identify areas of significant environmental impact, and implement strategies to address these challenges. A primary focus of environmental sustainability is tackling climate change by reducing greenhouse gas, GHG, emissions. Businesses can take steps such as transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar or wind power, improving energy efficiency across facilities, and adopting clean technologies. Reducing GHG emissions not only addresses climate concerns, but also prepares businesses for a low-carbon economy. For instance, companies can invest in technologies like energy-efficient machinery or optimize logistics networks to cut fuel consumption and emissions. Minimizing waste is another essential component of the environmental pillar. Businesses generate waste through production processes, packaging, and daily operations. By adopting waste reduction practices, companies can decrease their environmental footprint. Strategies include implementing recycling programs, rethinking production processes to reduce material usage, and designing products with less waste in mind. For example, using modular designs can extend product life and reduce the need for disposal. Organizations can also focus on waste diversion, ensuring that waste is repurposed or recycled rather than sent to landfills. Composting organic waste, recovering materials like metals and plastics, and reusing byproducts from manufacturing are practical steps toward achieving zero-waste goals. Water conservation is a growing priority for businesses, particularly in regions facing water scarcity. The environmental pillar calls on companies to use water responsibly by optimizing consumption and adopting water-saving technologies. For example, implementing water recycling systems in manufacturing processes or using rainwater harvesting systems can significantly reduce dependency on freshwater sources. Businesses can also take steps to address water pollution by treating wastewater before discharge and eliminating harmful chemicals from production processes. Reducing water impact is not only beneficial to local ecosystems, but also supports community access to clean water resources. Energy use is a significant driver of environmental impact. Transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources is one of the most impactful ways businesses can reduce their carbon footprint. Installing solar panels, purchasing green energy from suppliers, and investing in wind or geothermal energy are effective strategies. In addition to using renewables, businesses can implement energy-efficient practices to reduce overall consumption. This includes upgrading equipment, optimizing heating and cooling systems, and using smart technologies to monitor and control energy use in real time. Energy-efficient buildings, for instance, not only lower emissions but also result in long-term cost savings. The concept of a circular economy plays a critical role in the environmental pillar. Businesses are encouraged to move away from a take, make, dispose model and adopt practices that keep materials in use for as long as possible. This involves designing products that can be repaired, reused, or recycled, and creating systems that ensure resources are recovered at the end of their life cycle. For example, a technology company might develop modular electronics that allow customers to replace individual components rather than discard the entire device. This reduces waste, conserves raw materials, and minimizes the environmental impact of production. Protecting biodiversity is essential for maintaining balanced ecosystems that provide clean air, water, and food. Businesses can take steps to avoid practices that harm local habitats or contribute to deforestation. For example, they can focus on restoring degraded land, protecting wetlands, or participating in reforestation projects. Additionally, companies can create green spaces within their facilities, such as rooftop gardens or biodiversity corridors, to support local wildlife and reduce urban heat islands. Preserving natural habitats benefits ecosystems and demonstrates a business's commitment to environmental stewardship. Air pollution is a significant environmental issue caused by industrial processes, transportation, and energy use. Businesses can contribute to cleaner air by reducing emissions from manufacturing facilities, switching to cleaner energy sources, and limiting reliance on fossil fuels. Implementing air filtration systems and adopting electric or hybrid vehicle fleets are practical solutions that reduce harmful particulates and improve air quality. Resource efficiency is about maximizing output while minimizing input. Businesses can analyze their use of materials, energy, and water to identify inefficiencies and reduce waste. For instance, streamlining manufacturing processes to use fewer resources or repurposing byproducts can improve both environmental performance and operational efficiency. Using advanced monitoring tools to track resource use helps companies identify areas of improvement and measure the impact of their sustainability initiatives. Over time, resource efficiency reduces costs, minimizes environmental impact, and supports long-term business viability. Environmental regulations are becoming more stringent worldwide, and businesses that proactively align with these standards are better positioned for long-term success. Compliance with environmental laws, such as limits on emissions, waste disposal, or water use, ensures that companies operate responsibly and avoid fines or reputational damage. Going beyond compliance, businesses can adopt voluntary environmental certifications like ISO 14001 or participate in initiatives like the Science Based Targets Initiative, SBTI, to demonstrate leadership and commitment to sustainability. While the primary goal of the environmental pillar is to reduce harm to the planet, it also offers significant benefits for businesses. Cost savings, reducing energy and water use, improving waste management, and optimizing processes lead to lower operational costs. Brand value. Companies with strong environmental credentials can differentiate themselves in the market and attract eco-conscious consumers. Employee engagement. Sustainability initiatives can inspire employees and foster a culture of innovation and purpose. Resilience. Sustainable practices help businesses adapt to resource scarcity, regulatory changes, and climate-related risks. In conclusion, the environmental pillar of sustainability is not just about mitigating harm, it's about creating a positive, regenerative relationship with the planet. Businesses that prioritize environmental sustainability contribute to a healthier world while unlocking opportunities for innovation, cost savings, and long-term growth. By addressing key areas like emissions, waste, water use, and biodiversity, companies can play a vital role in building a sustainable future for generations to come. The social pillar of sustainability emphasizes the importance of people in the broader framework of sustainable development, while the environmental pillar focuses on the planet and governance emphasizes ethical leadership. The social pillar is about creating and maintaining positive social outcomes for all stakeholders. This includes employees, customers, suppliers, and the communities where businesses operate. Companies that prioritize the social pillar recognize their responsibility to contribute to societal well-being and address inequalities while ensuring that their actions align with human rights and ethical standards. Key areas of focus: fair wages and labor practices. At the core of the social pillar is the commitment to fair treatment of employees. This includes ensuring that workers are paid fair and competitive wages that meet or exceed local living standards. Fair wages promote economic stability and reduce income inequality, contributing to healthier communities. Ethical labor practices also mean eliminating exploitative behaviors, such as child labor, forced labor, or unsafe working conditions. Companies with global supply chains must work diligently to ensure that all workers, regardless of location, are treated with dignity and respect. Adopting robust labor policies and performing regular audits can help businesses meet this goal. Safe working conditions. Ensuring safe working conditions is a fundamental aspect of the social pillar of sustainability. Safe working environments protect employees from physical, chemical, and psychological harm while fostering a culture of care and respect. A safe workplace is more than a legal or ethical obligation. It's a critical driver of employee satisfaction, productivity, and overall business success. Key components of safe working conditions. Physical safety. Physical safety involves minimizing hazards in the workplace that could lead to injuries or accidents. This includes proper training. Employees should be educated on safe practices, correct use of equipment, and emergency procedures. Protective equipment. Workers must have access to the necessary personal protective equipment, PPE, such as helmets, gloves, masks, or goggles, tailored to their specific job requirements. Workplace design. Ensuring facilities are ergonomically designed, free from obstructions, and equipped with safety features like fire exits, emergency lighting, and signage. Chemical safety. Many industries, such as manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture, expose workers to hazardous substances. Managing these risks includes proper labeling and storage of chemicals, training employees on handling dangerous substances, implementing ventilation systems and other controls to minimize exposure. Mental and emotional well-being. Psychological safety is as important as physical safety. A toxic work environment can lead to stress, burnout, and mental health challenges. Businesses must address issues like harassment, bullying, and excessive workloads by establishing clear anti-harassment policies, providing access to mental health resources such as counseling or employee assistance programs, promoting work-life balance with flexible scheduling and reasonable workloads. Emergency preparedness. Accidents and emergencies can happen despite precautions, making preparedness essential. Businesses should conduct regular drills for scenarios such as fires, chemical spills, or natural disasters. Equip facilities with first aid kits, defibrillators, and emergency communication systems. Train employees to respond effectively to emergencies. Importance of safe working conditions. Legal and regulatory compliance. Ensuring workplace safety is often a legal requirement, with regulations varying by industry and region. Non-compliance can result in severe penalties, legal actions, or operational shutdowns. Meeting or exceeding safety standards not only avoids legal trouble, but also demonstrates a commitment to ethical business practices. Protecting human capital. Employees are a company's most valuable asset. Protecting their well-being ensures they can perform their roles effectively without fear of injury or harm. When workers feel safe, they are more confident and focused, leading to higher levels of productivity and engagement. Reducing costs. Unsafe workplaces can lead to accidents that result in costly consequences, including medical expenses and compensation for injured employees, legal fees and fines, disruptions to operations, and reduced efficiency. By prioritizing safety, businesses can avoid these costs and allocate resources to more productive initiatives. Enhancing employee morale and retention. A safe work environment fosters trust and loyalty among employees. When workers see that their employer prioritizes their safety and well-being, they are more likely to stay with the company and contribute positively to its culture. High morale also enhances teamwork, creativity, and overall workplace satisfaction. Reputation and stakeholder trust. Demonstrating a commitment to workplace safety enhances a company's reputation among customers, investors, and regulators. Safe workplaces show that a business values ethical practices and the welfare of its people, which can attract socially conscious consumers and top talent. Long-term sustainability. Businesses that invest in safety are more resilient and sustainable. They are better prepared to handle risks and adapt to changing conditions, such as new regulations or industry standards. A proactive approach to safety reflects a forward-thinking mindset that aligns with broader sustainability goals. Examples of safety initiatives. Many companies have embraced innovative strategies to ensure workplace safety, making it an integral part of their sustainability goals. Let's delve deeper into specific safety initiatives implemented by leading organizations such as Ford Motor Company, Amazon, and BP. Ford Motor Company, Advanced Safety Training and Robotics Integration. Safety training programs. Ford has implemented comprehensive safety training programs for its factory workers, designed to reduce risks in its high-paced manufacturing environments. These programs focus on hands-on simulations. Workers are trained using simulated environments that mimic real-world conditions, allowing them to practice safe handling of machinery and tools in a controlled setting. Hazard recognition training. Employees learn to identify potential workplace hazards proactively and are empowered to take corrective actions. Robotics and automation. Ford is a pioneer in using advanced robotics to enhance workplace safety. These systems reduce the need for employees to perform hazardous tasks, including heavy lifting, repetitive movements, or working with potentially dangerous machinery. Examples include collaborative robots, cobots. Cobots work alongside employees to perform tasks like welding or part assembly, minimizing the physical strain on workers. Robotic exoskeletons. Ford has introduced wearable exoskeletons for factory workers, which support the shoulders and back, reducing injuries from repetitive tasks such as overhead work. Data-driven safety monitoring. The company leverages data analytics to identify patterns in workplace incidents. This data is used to refine safety protocols, implement targeted interventions, and continuously improve training materials. Amazon Ergonomics, Wearable Technology, and Health Clinics. Ergonomic equipment. Amazon places a strong emphasis on ergonomics to reduce the risk of musculoskeletal injuries among warehouse workers. Specific initiatives include ergonomic workstations. Adjustable workstations are designed to minimize strain, ensuring employees can perform tasks with optimal posture and movement. Material handling tools. Automated lifting devices and conveyor systems reduce the need for heavy lifting, lowering the risk of back injuries. Wearable technology. Amazon has introduced cutting-edge wearable devices to monitor and improve workplace safety. These devices provide real-time data on physical strain and movement, helping employees work more safely. Examples include motion sensors, wearables that alert workers when they are performing movements, such as bending or twisting, that could lead to injury. Fatigue monitoring devices, technology that tracks physical exertion to prevent overwork and ensure proper rest periods. On-site clinics, Amazon Care. Amazon has established on-site clinics in many of its facilities to address both immediate and long-term health needs of employees. Services include preventive care, routine health checks, and early interventions for common workplace injuries, such as repetitive stress disorders. Rehabilitation support, physical therapy sessions to aid recovery from work-related injuries. Mental health resources, access to counselors and stress management programs to support emotional well-being. Safety leadership teams. Amazon empowers its employees to take part in safety leadership committees, which encourage worker-led identification and resolution of safety issues on the ground. BP, British Petroleum, safety in high-risk environments. Safety protocols in offshore drilling. Operating in high-risk environments like offshore drilling, BP has implemented some of the most rigorous safety standards in the industry. Specific measures include real-time monitoring systems. BP uses advanced monitoring technologies to track pressure, temperature, and equipment performance in real time. These systems provide early warnings of potential failures or dangerous conditions, allowing for immediate intervention. Blowout preventers. Enhanced equipment such as fail-safe blowout preventers is used to manage well pressure and prevent uncontrolled releases of oil or gas. Advanced training programs. BP invests heavily in training its workforce to operate safely in extreme and hazardous conditions. These programs include virtual reality (VR) training. Employees are trained using VR simulations of complex scenarios, such as emergency shutdowns or oil spills, enabling them to respond effectively under pressure. Hazard awareness programs. Workers receive specialized training to recognize and mitigate specific risks associated with offshore drilling, such as gas leaks or equipment failures. Culture of safety. BP has established a strong safety culture that encourages employees to report potential hazards without fear of repercussions. This approach includes safety champions. Designated safety leaders at each site ensure compliance and provide mentorship on best practices. Stop work authority. All employees are empowered to stop operations if they identify unsafe conditions, reinforcing a shared commitment to safety. Technological innovations. BP leverages cutting-edge technology to enhance safety. Examples include drones and robotics, used to inspect hard-to-reach areas on rigs, reducing the need for human workers to enter dangerous spaces. Predictive analytics. Advanced algorithms analyze historical data to forecast potential risks, enabling preemptive safety measures. Emergency preparedness. BP conducts regular drills and simulations of potential crises, such as fires, blowouts, or natural disasters. These exercises ensure workers are well prepared to handle emergencies swiftly and effectively. In conclusion, these companies exemplify how workplace safety can be integrated into sustainability strategies to protect employees and enhance operational efficiency. Through advanced training, innovative technologies, and a culture of continuous improvement, Ford, Amazon, and BP demonstrate that prioritizing safety is not just an ethical responsibility, it's a critical component of long-term business success. Their efforts showcase the importance of proactively addressing safety challenges while setting benchmarks for industries to follow. Workplace safety is not a one-time initiative, but a continuous process of improvement. Regular safety audits, feedback mechanisms, and staying updated on best practices ensure that safety measures evolve with changing technologies and conditions. Businesses can also involve employees in safety committees, empowering them to identify risks and propose solutions. In conclusion, safe working conditions are a non-negotiable element of the social pillar. By prioritizing employee safety, businesses protect their most valuable resource, people, while reaping benefits like higher productivity, reduced costs, and enhanced reputation. Creating a culture of safety is not just about compliance, it's about demonstrating respect for human dignity and ensuring that the workplace is a foundation for sustainable, long-term success.